remove the wheel. I'm going to use a 22mm socket. Take the wheel off. So I want to support the lower control arm. I am going to use a screw jack just to take the tension off the shock. You can use a floor jack or even a jack stand. Now I can use a 13/16 wrench or a 21mm wrench. Put it on the nut right here, and then a 21mm socket. Take this bolt out. And this bolt. All right, so that's separated down there. Now before I take this bolt out here, I'm just going to loosen up these two bolts for this bracket. I don't have to take the bolts out completely, just loosen them. Use a 15mm socket. That's good. Now I'll take that bolt out. Then take a 15mm socket and an 18mm wrench and loosen this up. Take that bolt out. You can slide that bolt out. Watch the brake hose and slide that out. And if you loosen that bracket up, it just makes sliding this out and the new one back in a lot easier. Before we install the shock, you just want to exercise the shock. Just compress it and let it expand. That's going to get the fluid to go through the system and do its thing properly. And then it'll be all set to put in the vehicle. Now take the shock and the bolt. Slide it in position. Watch out for that brake hose. Just like that. I'll get this started up here. And before I tighten that all up, let's put the lower bolt in. Now there is this washer that is domed up a little bit. Now that's going to go right in this position here on the control arm. And you can take the bolt, slide it through. If you have to move the control arm up a little bit, you can move it up. And take the washer and the nut. Get that started. Now we'll tighten this. And torque this to 52 foot-pounds. I'll just snug these two bolts up. Now we can lower the screw jack. Now put the tire back on. Now I'll torque these lug nuts to 140 foot-pounds in a star pattern. That way it tightens the wheel down evenly. And I'll just go around again, double check.